Listen. And for organ music thou wilt ever, as of old, hear the morning stars sing together.
So what is church without an organ? I mean, we use a lot of different instruments during worship at Ebenezer, and they all have their place. But I mean, the organ is at the top of the list, and it's one of the things that I think for a lot of us is kind of definitive about the church experience.
The faith tradition within which I grew up did not have instrumental music, and I still get chills when I listen to a cappella hymns sung in 4-part harmony. I mention that because my childhood experience informs my response to the beautiful and awe-inspiring sounds of the organ.
I cannot imagine the church without an organ, because there is something particularly transporting about the organ. Something in its awe and its majesty, its size, its authority, and the vibration of it. It almost seems to vibrate your bones as you listen, almost like it can shake your soul.
I will never forget the feeling that I had when I attended my first Easter Vigil many years ago. At the time, our tradition was to move from the celebration of baptism in the narthex into a darkened sanctuary. The lights would come on, signifying the light of Easter, but it was that first chord from the organ that accompanied those lights that for me exemplified the resurrection of our Lord.
And when that sound soars in a sacred space, the listener is elevated, transported into a liminal space with the divine, a sphere where listener or worshiper and the Spirit exist together, even for a moment.
If you think about the power of church being not just your own faith, but also the people around you, the setting, and the memories that you have and the associations that you have with what you have seen there and done there and experienced there in the past, the organ is a really big part of that.
It takes this Lutheran boy back to his roots and gives me a sense that the music I'm listening to and participating with is part of a long, long tradition.
I mean, it's the family of the church, right? It brings us all together, our shared history, our shared tradition. And I at least would be really sad to have to leave the organ behind. And I don't think we have to, right? I think at Ebenezer we can show our appreciation for this tradition by just supporting the rehab of this wonderful instrument.
I appreciate the fact that Ebenezer is looking to bring our beloved organ up to its full capacity.
A pipe organ is a tremendous luxury. But like the stained glass and the boiler and the tuck pointing, Ebenezer's pipe organ forms a significant part of the infrastructure of this building and of this congregation. And filling this vaulted space Sunday after Sunday with pipe organ sounds is an important part of the heritage of Ebenezer, and it is something that we are determined to preserve for generations to come. And we are asking for your financial support to accomplish this.
So that's what I'm going to do, and I hope you will too.
Please join us, won't you?